Johnny Rowe here. How's it going? So I understand that you're interested in playing the bass drum in the pipe band. That is totally awesome. Here's a few things that you're going to want to keep in mind when you are approaching this instrument. First of all, let's talk very quickly about how you are going to hold your sticks or mallets. Oh, wait a minute. That's not a bass drum mallet. That's a bass drum mallet. Now I have one of my drum sticks here from my drum kit, but we'll assume that it's very much the same thing as a pipe band drumstick. The way you would typically hold your pipe band drumsticks in your right hand, if you're right-handed, would be a matched grip, like this. Okay, so both of your hands would be holding the stick the same way. It's going to be very similar with the pipe band bass drum mallet. Using the fulcrum, that's a point of pivot on a lever between the index finger first knuckle right here and the fleshy portion of your thumb, okay? Just like that if it's a snare drum stick. Very similar with the bass drum mallet, okay? You're going to be using your fingers as well as your wrist and of course your arm movement, which you'll see in the videos. Very important that you want to try and strike the drum head with a nice clean stroke. Try not to feather too much, meaning a downward angle stroke. You want to actually attack the head kind of straight in, and you want to make sure you stay nice and loose again with that wrist, finger, and arm movement. Striking the drum head in the center of the drum head. Okay, that's going to give you the best tone coming off of the drum. Speaking of, tuning the drum is going to be very important, and you want to try and achieve a nice sound with the drum where it's going to be kind of in the same pitch with the band itself or the drones of the pipes. This is something that is very, very difficult to get sometimes, and you need to spend a lot of work on it, and maybe you can get someone else to help you with that at this level. But for now, we're just going to assume that your drum is in pitch. It's sounding great with the rest of the band. And again, keeping these mechanics in mind when you're actually hitting the drum is going to be very helpful. You are going to hit the drum on every downbeat of the intro roll-offs. Bzz, up, rest. Bzz, up. Typically, if you're right-handed, your right hand is going to be your dominant or your lead hand. Similarly, if you're left-handed, oftentimes it's going to be your left hand. You'll notice in the video that I played on for the 4/4 march that I play all 3 beats of both intro rolls with the same hand. You can alternate if you want, but most people do play the 3 intro rolls with the same hand just for consistency. Again, trying to make sure that if you are alternating hands throughout the piece that you're playing, you have a nice, clear, and even stroke with the same amount of intensity or force with both hands. Something to practice is nice, even strokes, nice, even single strokes on the drum, and you want to play at the same volume to keep that nice, steady meter. Make sure to practice with music. Make sure to practice with a metronome. Very, very important, because essentially you are the main timekeeper in the band. Very, very important position, and I'm so glad that you're excited about playing on this big drum, the big fiddle in the middle. Hopefully these little tips help, and happy playing.